So hao watu ya ODM, shida yenu sio Uhuru Kenyatta, Sifuna. Shida yenu ni Kasongo. Hiyo chama amenunua. Junet na Wanga wamechukua deposit. Sasa na hiyo chama imeenda Sifuna. And let me tell you my brother. Hiyo chama Kasongo atakufukuza. Atakufukuza. Because wao wanasema one time na yeye anataka kurudi. Akichanunua hiyo chama atoe pesa. Siku ya delegates conference atahonga kila mtu. Mimi nilidhani hawezi kunitoa. Maseneta walipewa kila mtu 10 million. MPs kila mtu 5 million. Wakaharibika vichwa. Wewe Sifuna, wewe ngangana. Tungetaka usurvive huko the ODM ikuwe part of us. But in case atakufukuza, you have a home in DCP, you are welcome. Tutakukaribisha.
There is a storm in ODM, and that storm, people must come together. There must be an NDC that will ensure that that storm is solved. That party should be handed over with an immediate effect, and you are looking at the party leader as we speak. Yes, we don't need to disrespect anybody, but it is our time. There's nothing wrong with Moses, but it is Joshua's time. Yes. That is it. So it is upon you to decide whether you want the weakest Joshua or the strongest Joshua. Whether you want a Joshua who is Moses' age mate, or older than Moses, or a Joshua who is younger than Moses. And that is what I can tell you. This is politics. We will play it as it comes, because we are leaders who've been elected in this country. You saw the polls the other day, spoke very well. The poll stated clearly that Babu Owino should be the party leader at 33%, followed by my father, Honorable Dr. Oburu Odinga at 10%, followed by Gladys Wanga at 7%, and then the others shared 1%. So clearly, the people have spoken. What do you think, Father? The juice is worth the squeeze. Yes.
Ask Junet, if Babu wins the NDC and refuses to work with UDA, which side will he be?
No, Babu has a chance of being a governor. He doesn't have any chance of winning in the NDC.
What if he does?
It's impossible. I know the structure of the party.
Yeah.
It doesn't favor him.
What if it does?
No, if I don't see him winning, but if he wins, he'll be the party leader. What's the problem?
And you will support him.
He just said he won't be.
Yeah, but that's what he's forcing me to accept.
It's not forcing to accept, it's answering the question.
No. Yeah, so some time to go. And people can...
Mimi ni kuwa mmoja wao. Hizi nafasi zetu, they are still interim. We are still interim. Mheshimiwa Arati ni interim deputy party leader. Mheshimiwa Ososi interim deputy party leader. Mheshimiwa Abdul Ahmad interim deputy party leader. Mheshimiwa Wanga interim chairperson. Hata Oburu ni interim party leader. Mpango ilikuwa kwamba tukue na uchaguzi ya kitaifa. Yes. Na mimi siogopi uchaguzi. Sasa ODM wapasue ODM ndio tusikue na sauti. Unaona sasa wameamusha ule Pwani, mnasikia sasa ile sauti inatoka huko. Mnasikia hata hapa kwetu ile sauti inatoka huko. Yote ni kugonganisha chama cha ODM. Na mimi nimesema mimi nilichaguliwa kwa sababu ya mambo ya ukweli. Kwa sababu ya kuongea ile ambayo iko ndani ya roho yangu. Mimi kwanza mtu hata nilazimisha kuunga Ruto mkono. Mtu hata nilazimisha. Lazima niangalie chini, nikae chini, ni understand, niamue mimi mwenyewe. Lakini wewe sasa unataka kulazimisha sisi. Na tena yule katibu mkuu wa chama cha ODM Sifuna ni kijana yetu hapa. Kijana yetu wa Bungoma. Mimi nilisema nikiwa kule Kakamega kama baba ako hai, kwamba mkifukuza Sifuna hata mimi nitaenda. Nilisema na bado niko na hiyo msimamo. Kwa sababu yule Sifuna, ukweli wa maneno, ile mambo yote alikuwa anasema baba akiwa hai, na ile mambo yote anasema baba kama amekufa ni mambo alikuwa anaambiwa na baba aseme. Sasa kama alikuwa anatumwa na baba, wewe ni nani kuja kusema unataka kufurusha yeye? Wale viongozi wetu.
Welcome again to Shepherds TV, hapa where you know, and if you know, you know. You see, many things have been happening actually, and I need us to talk about certain things that zimekuwa happen which are a little bit weird. You see, from Gachagua talking about ODM being sold, and we also have a lot of things that have been happening. Pia, if you just check around, Babu Wino recently said that the guy should hand over ODM, Mr. Oburu Odinga, and I just want us to listen to those things and think about them. What are they actually? Do they actually matter about ODM and these things that are happening? And ODM is breaking. Actually, if we see it, some people are saying it's not breaking, some people are saying it's breaking. But do you think they are even able to bring it to the place of calling NDC? Because Babu Wino have been saying that we have to have an NDC, we must have an NDC. And also, Winnie Odinga have also been saying we should have an NDC. I believe this thing cracking in the middle point of ODM is people, the younger generation versus the older generation now is happening, because we see Oburu Odinga being aligned with Junet Mohammed, being aligned with the governor of Homa Bay, and some others. We also saw the governor of Mombasa with the Oburu Odinga and some other people with them. The younger generation, the Babu Wino's league, Babu Wino is saying he's the one who is supposed to be the leader of ODM party, and he's claiming it with power and strength. I don't know if at all Baba would have recommended Babu Wino to be the party leader of ODM. And Sifuna is theirs. I believe Sifuna is in the group of the younger generation, the young Turks. They are the people who are saying that we are going to take over ODM whether they like it or not. And that one is like, I don't know how to put it, because I don't think it's a rebellion, because there are people who are saying this is rebellious. Kuna wale wanasema no, this is the young generation, hii ni rebellious. And if I told these guys are talking, actually wanna address Mr. Oburu Odinga as their father. And in this speech, Babu Wino is actually saying that he respects the youth leader, because Oburu Odinga, as he's the governor of the senator of Siaya County, is also the youth leader of ODM, and it's also the party leader of ODM currently. But they're saying that we need to call an NDC. An NDC is a general national election for the party leader. So if they have an NDC, there are many people that are saying that Babu Wino might be elected as the leader of ODM party. But this crackdown is in ODM party. Gachagua also, as I've said, he spoke about it. I said that ODM has already been sold, that Junet Mohammed and the likes have already taken over ODM, and they have taken the deposit of the money, the deposit that was paid by Ruto, and Ruto has bought ODM. And so in that video, he's advising Babu Wino, if you cannot be able to, if you're not able to bring yourself to being the leader of ODM and bringing back ODM, you are ready to join us at DCP. I don't know if Babu Wino can actually join Rigathi Gachagua in DCP, because I don't think there are people who can run Babu Wino and Rigathi Gachagua. I don't think they can be able to stand together and anyway, but politics, you never knew. You say unajuanga enemies, the politics ni ile wadu yenye huisha tu. They just come together and they bury their hatchets and they work together. We never knew at any certain time, at any point in time, that Mr. Raila Odinga will work with Ruto. We never knew that at any point in time Mr. Odinga will shake hands with Uhuru Kenyatta. We never knew that even Uhuru Kenyatta can support Raila. But you see, these are politics, so we never knew. So maybe Babu Wino can accept that call for them shaking hands with Rigathi Gachagua and working together in DCP. Or maybe if at all ODM breaks, they can form a new party with these allies, because we saw a very vibrant Winnie Odinga telling these people that Baba, you cannot copy-paste Baba, you cannot be Baba, in short. So if you cannot be Baba, he's just telling his uncle his uncle Mr. Oburu Odinga that no, you can't be mzee, you can't be baba, you cannot be baba. And that word actually, the word that she used is very important, and we to now know that something is happening in ODM, and there is a great likelihood that ODM it is falling apart. It's either falling apart or is being making. Might be a making point of a new ODM with full of younger generation, full of strong men. And actually most people's opinion is that Babu Wino is the one that can take over ODM. I don't know about that, but that's the general opinion of many people. He said that the opinion poll that were held, Babu Wino led, his people are supporting him. People are actually saying that Babu Wino should be the leader of ODM party. 30% supported Babu Wino, 10% supported Oburu Odinga, and I think 7% supported somebody else. But all the same, as we speak about this thing, we should also know that ODM have been a party that has people who support it, and so far James Orengo have not been speaking. We've not had somebody like James Orengo speaking, but I believe he's somewhere. According to me, I think Mr. James Orengo is supporting the younger generation, because he himself came into politics when he was young. Na wote walikuwa na mzae, and vitu zenye walifanya when they were young is what made them names today. And I believe, me too, in my own perspective, is that ODM should be led by a young man. A young man is somebody who is visionary, and currently the nation can be taken over by young men. And if a young, like somebody who is young, will understand the quest and the thirst of the younger generation, and I believe he'll be able to give seats to the young people who can be able to drive ODM to the next level. You see what I'm saying? Now I think pia ODM haiwezi kuwa tu from one year to the next year to the other year to the other year is being led by older people. Let young people also have their own chance to lead ODM, and let's see how they are going. Is it true that baada ya baba ni babu? That's also one thing that Babu have been saying so much, baada ya baba ni babu. And he also said it during a certain rally somewhere in Mombasa. And I don't know how powerful it can be. Can he hold ground like Raila Odinga? That's a question that should always pop into our minds. Can Babu Owino hold ground like Raila Odinga? Because he has proven himself time after time that he can be able to stand and try to fit in the shoes of Mzee Raila Odinga. And so the ODM party, if at all it will be given to Babu Owino as a person, I believe it will show an enlightenment towards the younger generation that we are the leaders of today, not even the leaders of tomorrow. The notion that we are the leaders of tomorrow can be cancelled immediately by the young people being given the party and them driving the party. And if at all he can drive the party well, then he can drive the nation very well. Babu Owino has a great support route as compared to Mr. Oburu Odinga, even though Oburu Odinga said that he's the person going to stand for presidency come the general election, if at all they won't get like-minded people to join them. If ODM is going to bring up a candidate for the 2027 general election, then he's saying that he is the one who is going to be in the ballot board. But still, he's so older than his late brother Raila Odinga, and I don't know where he's getting this vibrance or these ideas, if at all he has some advisors. Because if I was the advisor of Oburu Odinga, I would tell him that let the young people take the chance. Just sit aside and just try to lead ODM from a point of advisor, as an advisor of the young people. Because as much as the young people can take the stake and lead the nation, I believe still they need the older generation to direct them and show them this is how we always do. And that's where we think people like Anyang' Nyong'o, people like Oburu Odinga, people like Mr. James Orengo can be able to come in. You see, I'm not saying that they should not be political, but I believe there's a place for the older people. You see, like you cannot say that when now we want to riot, if anything bad comes, like Raila used to go to the street, you expect Oburu Odinga to go to the streets and riot and run and face the tear gas like it has always been with Raila Odinga? Can he be able to achieve that at his current age? You see, he's above 80 years old, and he wants it. And can he be able, if at all now there's a declaration of going out and demonstrating, je, anaweza kuchukua tear gas, anaweza kupokea the rubber bullets, anaweza kupokea that water, ile maji ile maji kuna pilipili, I don't know what they put inside the water, but can he be able to face those people outside? That's why I believe ODM right now just needs the younger generation, because I see a very clear picture, a very different picture of ODM being led by young people. Then this is a picture that can be seen as something that will show a different ODM, an ODM whereby there's a future for it. There's a future for it. And also, I know if Babu Wino comes in as the leader of the ODM, and if this NDC goes through and Babu Wino becomes the leader of ODM, as people are saying, then I believe that we shall see a great difference in the ODM management, because also Sifuna has been against this guy. He has been against this guy, Mr. Oburu Odinga. He has been against this Junaid Mohammed. He has been against the old leadership, because I too believe that the young people can lead well. I'm not saying there's anything bad with the older people leading. You see that Madam Governor herself, the governor of Homa Bay, she stated that palipo na wazee hapaharibiki neno. And I've not heard anywhere where the people who want to lead ODM, the young people, kina Babu Wino, I've not heard them say anywhere in their speeches that when they become leaders of ODM, they're going to kick out the older men. No. What I believe that they will be there as leaders, but there will be older people who will be able to direct the way. It's not a must you lead by being seen as the leader. You can lead by sitting, advising, and offering direction, telling the young people, man, this is how you should go. Even though mnafaa kuenda this and this ndio mnafaa kufanya. As the younger generation, our time we did it this way and we failed. So in your time you can do it this way. And I believe you will succeed. There were wrong. There were things that tulifanya during the Raila campaigns, during the general election that did not actually come through. But now we believe that you as young people can come through and do this and that and this, you can be able to succeed. And in that particular way, they will be able to achieve something. What I can say is that the older generation can sit aside, and as they sit aside, they can let the younger generation lead in ODM party. That's actually what I think, and that's the best thing, because there's a long way to go. We need vibrance. ODM have been known as a party of vibrance, a party that people are ready to take it to the streets anytime. They are ready to take it to the streets. They are ready to fight. They are ready to go to the parliament. They are ready to go to Kamukunji for riots. They are ready to go to Uhuru Park for riots, and they are ready. They are always ready to be there and to face the government, to hold the cow by the horn. Vile wanasemanga, that is ready to. Can Oburu Odinga hold the cow by the horn? How vibrant is Oburu Odinga is? I don't think he's even fitted to be there. I won't say he's not fitted, but I don't even think that he's fitted to go to these activities that involve mostly young people. At this particular juncture in ODM, we just need a different face. And that's why I believe also Raila Odinga, who used to support Sifuna, most of the time Raila Odinga said that whatever Sifuna is saying, whatever speech Sifuna is portraying is the speech of ODM, because he is the Secretary General of ODM party, and that we've seen him say more than once. He has said it more. He defended Sifuna, he defended Sifuna. And with that, I would say that I believe that even Raila Odinga will support the candidacy of a young person being the chairman and the party leader of ODM. And I believe many people can support that. I believe even Joho can support that, because there are so many people that support that does not support the leadership of the old Mzee Mr. Oburu Odinga. And it's so sad when older people want to cling into power and not leave it to the younger generation. It's a sad thing, because there is no continuancy. There is no continuancy. Even kings of old, when they were getting old, they were trying to leave the power to his son, who is younger, and train them towards the leadership. But it's a very sad thing when the older generation always want to cling to power. If you're an old one and you're almost you are living in your bonus, as I say, you're living in your bonus, you should leave it to the younger generation to take control and take charge. No. So even the ODM may go late, and I believe, despite the circumstances that have been happening, ODM can still might be the party that has always been. Yeah, it has been a great party. And despite all the happenings in ODM, I don't think there's necessity for ODM to break apart and for people to start their own parties. No, I believe there's a necessity for them to sit down and hold this NDC and hold an election. Let them hear what the nation is saying about the leadership of ODM. Let them choose the leader of ODM kulingana na chenye wa nation wanasema. That's what I can bring up about these wrangles in ODM. And despite the wrangles in ODM, politics will still continue. And as politics continue, I believe there are people who are for this thing that ODM should break, and when they break ODM, the Luo nation will break. I don't think also the Luo nation will break, because I don't think that ODM is just for the Luo people. I think ODM is more, or has many members in the nation than only in the Luo Nyanza area. We have leaders from Mombasa, we have leaders from Taita Taveta, we have leaders from Ukambani, we have leaders in Nairobi, we have leaders in Western Kenya, we have leaders in Kisii, we have leaders almost in most of the countries in the nation that were elected through the ODM party. And those are party politics, party pity politics, yeah. Let me say party pity politics. As we continue to play, subscribe, share, tell a friend to tell a friend. Don't forget, my friend, to subscribe and hit that notification button. As usual, my name is Aniko. And as we continue also, after the death, this kind of funny, because after the death of this guy Jirongo, many things happened. People say that he was murdered. People say that Mr. Speaker Sir is responsible, and so Mr. Speaker Sir being sick in hospital, people say that he was buried with a hatchet and a torch, and so the torch is working. I don't know how true that can be, that he was buried with a hatchet and a torch, and the torch is working. And if at all the torch is working, then we shall see the results very soon or later. Yeah, because this kind of traditions, there are people who believe in them so much that they can work, and if they work this time around, then many people will use a hatchet and a torch for vengeance. You see, it's a very beautiful thing. Going ahead to other things that are trending actually, we have seen certain things happening in the social media trending from the last weekend of this lady Marion, and we saw these kind of things as they were happening. We saw people speaking their minds about it, and it's not bad. I mean, nikiongea my mind about this, kwa sababu there's something that is happening, and I don't know what our ladies are up to today, because ladies nowadays, they just after money, and people can do just anything to just get money. The young generation can do anything to get money. I don't know what money did to you, man. Mind these things, you will die and leave them here. One thing always telling people is that, man, say, hata kama unatafuta do, hata kama unatafuta pesa, one thing unafaa kujua that cheda huisha, na when you die and leave this world, the only thing you can leave this world is your name. When people are saying this how he lived his life, hivi ndio huyu mzee alifanya. Now, if at all our ladies, and this is especially to the ladies, if you don't value yourself, number one, if you don't value yourself and respect yourself, you'll be used as a tissue paper and you'll be thrown away. This is why I'm saying this, because this lady Marion, as much as she tried to ask for apology and tell people, my friend, I did this, I'm sorry for the nation, I'm sorry for my family, I'm sorry for whoever you are sorry for, just be sorry for that particular person. But the truth is that she dated with this man for a year, and but you still never saw this guy. And the point that if you got into a relationship and the person the first day, the only way you will realize how this person values you, because I'm saying the first thing that you should understand about yourself is value yourself and respect yourself. If you don't value yourself, if you don't respect yourself, then no one will value you, no one will respect you. So if somebody tells you, we are going to meet, and if you are dating and somebody says, let's meet at a club, and it's a club, it's just a local joint, you're going there, and you yourself, you're dressed as if you are half naked, and you're going there. Number one, you came from your house half naked, and you're going to a club, and you're going to a local club to drink, yeah, because she was saying that when he called that guy, he told her that she should start drinking, he will be a little late, and she finished the first bottle, and she called him again, and then he take another one, and she took it. And so I'm not talking about this to just disapprove this lady, and naongea kuhusu hii because it's just something that our ladies should understand. Yeah, if you are meant to be rich, you'll be rich. If you're meant to die poor, there's nothing you'll do about it. You'll die poor. So just work hard. And I believe nobody was meant to die poor. I believe that everybody was meant to achieve in life. And so you won't achieve in life by devaluing yourself. So when she went there, she's half naked. And what do you expect? When you went there, somebody have told you, let us meet at a local club. This is the first time you are meeting him and you are going to a local club. That means he doesn't value you. The first appearance is the first impression is what holds water and shows you how this guy carries you. So if somebody tells you, let's meet, why don't you meet somewhere at a hotel and you just eat and talk and all that? You see, avoid going to places whereby it is just showing him how you are valueless, how you don't respect yourself, how you are desperate. You see, yeah, don't put yourself in such a circumstance, in such a situation, if at all you are a lady. So ladies, number one thing that you should put for yourself is respect. Number two is value. Value yourself. Value yourself. You see, that guy was doing all these things to this lady because she saw this lady doesn't value herself. She doesn't value herself. And if at all she valued herself, from the point the guy told her, let's go to a club, let's go to a certain joint, and they say, no, I don't meet in joints. Maybe we can go to a hotel and grab something and eat and we talk. Yeah, we can go somewhere, we can go to a park and just have our own picnic together and talk. And you see, yeah, so that's how it is. You go to a club, that means what kind of a person you are. The way you dress, the way you talk, the things you do, those things reflect to your personality and how you carry yourself, you see. So actually this was something that actually wasn't good. This guy of the city county tried to come out, and pia wase wana blame huyu mzee wa city council wa Nairobi because he tried to come out for this, to come up and support this lady, and people saying that during the boy child situation he doesn't come out, but during the girl child situation he comes out. I don't know what to say about it, but I think this guy is not selfish. He's just doing his part. If at all he is desiring to campaign or to do something for any political seat, there's no problem for that. What he did is what we saw, and I believe, I don't know how he supported this guy, and also I don't know how coming out with this girl and trying to talk things and telling people, I don't know how it helped this guy. But this guy was saying that this lady was saying that he actually helped her at the point when she was almost to commit suicide. And if at all that is true, then kudos to this guy. I won't say that I'm supporting it because of anything, but somebody who does good should be actually appraised. Let's stop being negative in anything na tujaribu tu kuangalia vitu at a positive point, because if at all this guy supported this girl to an extent yenye she didn't commit suicide or make her attitude be known to the people, then I believe we can say kudos to him. And if at all it's about seat, a political seat or a parliamentary seat or whatever seat he's looking for, if you'll get it, you get it. But at the moment, let's just say he's just doing something good. But I also don't know how it went through. People saying that this guy, there were some rumors that this guy was arrested at the JKIA airport after he was trying to go escape the country. There are also rumors that he already went to the country. There's also a way was saying if at all this guy will be taken arraigned at the court, this girl can be able to get more around 50 million. I don't know how true is that, because there's a lawyer who said so. This is about this lady and this guy. What I was trying to raise this point for is that let our ladies respect themselves. Just respect yourself, respect and value yourself. The way you dress, don't go out dress like a prostitute and you think that people will value you. You just be seen as the way you are. The first appearance is very important, you see. And so your first appearance as a lady, before your man is very important. So if you think you'll appear, you come anyhow and he sees you the way you are and you think he will value you, no. If you don't value yourself, you'll never be valued by any single person. This is our nation, Kenya, and this is Aniko. Thank you very much for being with me until this particular time. We are still going on, and we are going to produce many more things, many more talks, okay? And also we are going to come up with something on football. May God bless us and direct us and always continue bringing to us more subscription. We believe that we are going to make it this time around, whether they like it or not. This is Shepherds TV. If you know, you know, and I am your guy, Aniko. Ciao.